Jason shopping for a home inspector. So when he buys a home next year in 2023, he hits the ground running. One of the inspectors that he interviewed made Jason promise that if he was hired, that Jason would read the full inspection report, not just the summary. And he was wondering why. And you and I have basically beat around the bush on this one, but tell us what the important part of this is.
So keep in mind that when you hire an inspector, the only thing that you actually get from this inspector, what you're paying for, is that written report. Kentucky requires, Indiana requires a written report. That is what the inspector is providing. So any of the conversation that you have in the house, any of the walkthrough, anything that's happening in the house, that's not the inspection. The inspection itself is that report that you get. Now, many inspection companies, my company included, will include a summary of our findings. Now, the summary may be, 1 or 2 pages. I've seen them longer than that. Some are at the beginning, some are at the end. The problem is that the summary is only listing out what we refer to as the major defects. Okay, the biggest challenges that you have in the house. It's not everything, though. There are a lot of maintenance type of items that are included farther down the list. We're just simply addressing those things that really need to be considered, before, as part of the final negotiations on the home. But contained within the report, may have information about, an HVAC system, and the inspector may say, that the system needs to be serviced, prior to a move-in or prior to the final determination. So the entire report, and that may run 35 pages. Some home inspectors are going to give you a report that's more than 100 pages long. The challenge is, as the buyer, is to make sure that you know how to read that report. Take a look at the sample reports that the inspectors give, because some are just proud of the fact that they can create a 100 or 120 page report that has so many words in it that, it's going to take you a while to get through it. So know what you're getting in advance. Get a sample copy or a sample report from your inspector, review it. If it makes sense to you, then it's going to make sense when you're actually paying for that for your home. But yeah, the inspection report itself is not just those 1 or 2 pages that are called the summary. Mm-hmm. It's the entirety of the report.
Yeah.